Welcome back to BikeBeat. This is the 2025 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead. A modern reinterpretation of a legend that originally helped shape Harley's gritty, rebellious image. It's not just a bike, it's a statement, a revival, and a mechanical love letter to the golden era of American motorcycling. Harley-Davidson has done something bold. At a time when the world's going electric and digital, they've doubled down on analog soul and heritage steel. The 2025 Shovelhead is not just retro-themed. It brings back the raw, visceral essence of the original 1966 to 1984 Shovelhead engine with all the torque, vibration, and attitude that made the original infamous. But don't let that classic look fool you. This Shovelhead is built with today's performance and technology discreetly worked in. Underneath its vintage-styled rocker boxes is a modernized 1,750 cubic centimeters V-twin engine air-cooled, just like the original, but enhanced with modern internals for improved reliability, smoother delivery, and reduced maintenance. It pushes out approximately 95 horsepower and a solid 120 Nm of torque at 3,000 RPM. That's more than enough to get your boots vibrating and your heart racing on open roads. Fuel injection replaces carburation, but the engine mapping has been tuned to replicate the throaty, uneven idle and throttle response of the old days. The exhaust note? It's a signature deep bark, thanks to specially designed shotgun pipes that honor the original Shovelhead sound but pass today's emission standards. This bike isn't quiet and it doesn't want to be. Riding the 2025 Shovelhead is a full-body experience. There's no traction control, no ride modes, and no digital distractions. It's you, the road, and a heartbeat of chrome. It has a 5-speed gearbox with an old-school foot clutch option for the purists, though a standard hydraulic clutch version is also available. Suspension gets a discreet upgrade. While it looks like an old hardtail from a distance, it hides a modern monoshock setup in the rear for actual ride comfort, while the front uses a 41mm conventional fork with cartridge damping. The bike feels surprisingly planted through corners, with a bit of flex and rumble that's totally in character. The frame is a steel double cradle, true to the original but reinforced for today's speed and load demands. Braking gets a serious boost too, dual 300mm discs with 4-piston calipers up front and a single disc at the rear, with ABS that can be turned off. And then there's the design. Harley went all out with the styling. The fuel tank is a peanut-style 3.5-gallon piece of rolling art, with hand-laid pinstriping and throwback Harley-Davidson badging. The fenders are metal, not plastic, and they hug the wheels with elegant aggression. From the blacked-out engine cases to the chrome rocker covers and retro seat stitching, the craftsmanship screams authenticity. Color options include rusted copper, midnight whiskey, and our favorite, classic black with orange flake. Each finish is deep, rich, and layered for that unmistakable Harley presence. Instrumentation stays minimal. A single analog speedometer with a digital odometer inset is mounted on the tank. No TFT. No touchscreens. No nonsense. If you want Bluetooth, Harley says, mount your phone. For 2025, this bike sits in a niche that few dare to explore. It's not meant for everyone, and that's the point. It's aimed at the hardcore traditionalist, the builder, the old-school outlaw, and the rider who finds joy in simplicity. It doesn't pretend to be a tourer or a tech-laden cruiser. It's a modern-day time machine built for attitude, weekend runs, and raw road connection. Now, let's talk price. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Shovelhead starts at $18,999 in its base configuration. But let's be real, nobody's walking out of a dealership with just the base model. Harley's made a full line of period-correct accessories, including ape hangers, Springer front ends, solo bobber seats, and even custom paint packages that can push the total past $25,000. What you're also paying for is something intangible: legacy. This isn't just a motorcycle. It's a direct descendant of the machines that roared through 1970s America, across deserts, through outlaw clubs, into film, rebellion, and freedom. Harley knows this, and they've tuned every inch of this bike to pay tribute without compromising safety or dependability. So, who is this bike for? It's for the lifers. For those who love the sound of tappets and the smell of hot oil. For the riders who don't care about lap times or battery range. The 2025 Shovelhead is raw. It's heavy. It's mechanical. And that's exactly the point. In a world where everything's getting smarter, the Shovelhead reminds us why we fell in love with motorcycles in the first place: the noise, the feel, the fight, and the freedom. Harley didn't just bring back a name. They brought back a feeling. Thanks for watching. This has been BikeBeat, where the roar never dies. If you like this review, hit subscribe, drop a comment with your thoughts on the 2025 Shovelhead, and let us know which bike you want us to feature next.